Now let's see how we can show one category with its products. In the category controller, we're going to use the include method to bring the products into the categories list. So now when we get a list, each category will have all of its products as well. Then we'll create a get category method in the category service. And the category will be the result of calling the get category option input method. Then in the user interface, we need to create a show category method, and we're going to do that using the Visual Studio method generation. And now that the method is created, we can start working on it. The logic will be very similar to the show product method. So I'm going to copy and paste the content of the show product method into the show category and modify it accordingly. And I can't forget to pass the category object into the show category method. And then I'm going to use its ID, its name, and I'm also going to use the count property of the category object to show the product count. And the header in this panel will be called the name of the category. Now to show the products, all I need to do is to call the show product table, passing the products that belong to that category. In the enums, let's create a view category, and in the user interface, let's add the related code. First, to the add choices method. And then adding another case to the switch statement. And I get an error, and that's because I forgot to pass the category into the show category method. So now we can test the app. First, let's add a couple of products. So I'm creating a cheesecake product, and that's going to be a pastry. Let's create a new one. This one will be the super cheesecake, also a pastry. And if we choose pastry, we can see all the details plus the list of products. Now let's do some refactoring. I'm going to replace this menu options enum by a main menu options. Then I'm creating a category menu enum and a product menu enum. Then I'm going to copy and paste my code into the user interface. I'm going to change the main menu method so that it only has two options, the manage categories and the manage products. And these options will lead to sub-menus, the categories menu and the products menu, which haven't been created yet. Then I'm going to bring in the code for the categories menu. So it's very similar to the menu that we had before, but this time we only have the category options with the correspondent cases in the switch statement. And we'll do the same with the products menu. And don't forget that you can find the source code for this project in each video in the description below. So let's test and see if everything still works. Adding a new category works. I can see the categories. can go back and add a new product, and I'm adding a keep cup to loot, and the product was correctly added. I can also view the product. It works, and I can view categories and view one category. Everything works as before, but now the code is cleaner and the menus are way better organized. Now stay tuned for the next section. We're going to configure a many-to-many relationship, adding orders to our application.